dishes to Noah. Second chance shot. Here's Bazemore. 14 points for him. Beal with the steal. And the layup's good off the glass. Beal's got 11 points.
And once he took off, it looked like the defense just had no interest in getting in his way.
That's one where you just give up the 2 points and move on. Rugged play under the boards. It's not a place for the weak of heart. You've got to go in there physically and aggressively.
Scooped up. And he gets it to go.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Collison kicks to Beal. The shot's good. Collison making the play. And it's 13 points here for Beal.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Thompson, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Los Angeles with some changes. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Los Angeles trails by 5. George with no one around. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Parsons. Rebound by Smith. And here's George for 3. And it's George again missing.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratches. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Here's Davis. And he gets it to go.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Boy, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
22 seconds on the shot.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Jackson.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it. Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Shot game clock separated by 5. And finished off by Parsons.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
Smith kicks to George. From deep three-point range. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And Parsons gets it to go.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
And here's George for 3. And as we end the third quarter, Los Angeles trails by 13. Chandler Parsons out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Collison. And it's Noah in the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that one.
2 shots.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
The other thing that jumps out to me is just the big number of assists they've had. The offensive efficiency has been a major factor.
Paul missing again. Brooklyn leading by 12. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Free throw good. Parsons.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
Take a look at what Parsons been doing. He's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
Bazemore passes to Paul. From deep. They grab their own miss. Here's Chandler. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
That free throw, no good. And Brooklyn making a change here. Price is checked in. Good on the second free throw. Brooklyn leading by 12. And Thompson gets it to Noah.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the league pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Los Angeles with another miss.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area they just can't afford to get lazy with.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a skosh.
Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Thompson left side. All sorts of time. That one off the back iron and out.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Nobody near Parsons. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Parsons got 5 points now in the quarter. Bazemore misses.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Feeds it to Durant. Beyond the arc.
Kevin Durant.
And he gets the bucket.
This is incredible. It's been a 3-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
And Bazemore kicks to Fareed. From 15 feet away. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Chandler. Takes it out to Parsons. And that one comes up a bit short.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one. Oh, a fantastic quarter for him here in the fourth. I mean, efficiency personified here.
Price dishes to Davis. That's it, coming off an assist from Price. Price has got 4 assists in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Parsons on the wing. Fires the 3. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-4 run. Kept alive. Here's Chandler. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
And Davis can't get it to go. Los Angeles trails by 5. Durant for 3. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're up by 2. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. changes for Brooklyn. Kenneth Faried, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Crawford comes in for Parsons. And it's Collison in for Price. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Anderson Varejao checked in for Chandler. Evans comes in for Kenneth Faried. George is checked in for Kent Bazemore. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Paul. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. With the game still up for grabs, he simply told us, guys, we're right there. Stay focused, execute, and get it done. Kevin, let's see how it plays out.
Taking two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. He got it. And he was also safe with that jump.
No reason not to be.
Might as well remove all doubt, right?
Los Angeles making a switch here. Paul's checked in. For three, Durant nails it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
You know what? They've been relying on his three-point shot all game long, and he has not let them down.
They need a few more of them if they're going to pull this game out. He can't stop now.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
That's the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And both free throws good from Paul.
So clutch, guys. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game now.
The drive by Collison. It's good.
They are not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I'd say that lead is too big to overcome at this point.
And there's the foul, and Darren Collison picks it up. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And so Durant nails them both. Noah with it. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Smart foul there. You've got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
The drive by Collison. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 8 seconds left to play here in the 4th. What do you think, guys?
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3, Steve. I mean, try to tie this thing up. You've got 3-point shooters. Let it fly.
Wow, this fourth quarter has just been tremendous for them from deep.
Yeah, they're locked in and putting up a ton of points from outside.
5 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Into Noah. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Now it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Now it's